What if I told you this video appearing right now isn't just a coincidence? It's a call. A profound shift is about to unfold in your life. The universe wants you to understand what's coming before it arrives. There are moments when the divine rearranges everything without a warning, but before anything changes on the outside, it awakens something deep within you. And this message? It's that very awakening, a prelude to your breakthrough. Listen closely, not with haste, not with fear. Just listen, because heaven itself has brought you here for a revelation. Before we go any further, take your first step of faith. Type in the comments, "I receive what God has prepared for me." Like this video as if you're sealing a sacred promise, and make sure to subscribe. Because what's about to happen won't be an isolated event. It's the start of a continuous flow of blessings. Now take a deep breath. Inhale, then slowly release. Let your body relax. Allow your heart to slow its rhythm. Feel the air entering and leaving, carrying away the day's weight. Everything that led you to this moment, your doubts, your waiting, the signs, was the Spirit's way of preparing you for this very hour. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was a coincidence. It was all alignment. You are being spiritually repositioned. And when the divine repositions you, the external world shifts. But before your eyes can see it, your heart will understand. And that understanding is what these words are about to unlock. Napoleon Hill once wrote, "Every adversity carries with it the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit." That seed is right there, hidden within what seemed like chaos, loss, or delay. What felt like confusion was actually fertile ground. The divine was planting something you're only now beginning to see. In Romans 8:28, it's written, "We know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him." All things, the good and the difficult, the expected and the unexpected. Nothing escapes the divine mathematics. Nothing is random in this spiritual realm. If this video found you, it's because the heavens decided, now is the time to understand why. Breathe again and listen with your heart. There are cycles that repeat until consciousness awakens. While the mind insists on control, the spirit waits for the moment you let go. And when you do, the movement begins. What's coming next won't just be a blessing, it will be a revelation. You'll understand why certain doors closed, why some paths ended, why specific people had to leave. None of it was loss. It was protection. None of it was a delay. It was preparation. The divine is never late. It simply matures promises. Napoleon Hill also said, "Temporary defeat should be viewed as nothing more than a stepping stone to success." What you called an end was just the pause before a new beginning. The Spirit is telling you now, I was there in every silence. Things happened that you didn't understand, but if you had understood them too soon, you would have doubted. Now is the time to comprehend. Close your eyes inwardly. Picture a road stretching before you. It seemed full of twists and turns, but as the light grows, you realize it was a straight path viewed from the wrong angle. Such is the spiritual journey. What seemed confusing now begins to align, and what's coming is the culmination of everything you've already faced. Say calmly, I trust the process. Again, I trust the process. And repeat, I trust the process. Every word is a seed of wisdom. Trust is the soil where miracles germinate. Something that felt stuck for a long time is about to shift. But before acting externally, the divine is repositioning you internally. It's clearing the lenses of your mind so you can see what has always been there, but was obscured by fear. Proverbs 16:9 states, "The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps." You planned a lot, and that's good, but now it's time to let the divine guide you. What's coming isn't an improvisation, it's a purpose, and purpose has its own clock. When the divine clock awakens, nothing can delay it, and the alarm has sounded. This video appeared because your spiritual alarm went off. The old cycle is over. A new one is beginning. Napoleon Hill taught something profound. The turning point in the lives of men and women happens at the moment of decision to believe. You are at that turning point, and the decision is simple. Either you believe and cross over, or you doubt and stay where you are. But the Spirit brought you here because it knows you are ready to cross. Now repeat with me. I choose to believe. Again, I choose to believe. And once more, I choose to believe. The universe hears clarity. Heaven responds to decision. And when the heart decides, the invisible moves. You'll start noticing signs in the coming days. Small confirmations, encounters, coincidences. Don't doubt them. They are the traces of a new season revealing itself. The divine speaks through subtle movements, and those who walk in faith recognize the signs. Breathe again. Let your body feel light. Keep your heart open. The Spirit is whispering something to you now. Do not fear what is to come. It is to honor you. You are not about to lose. You are about to harvest. But before the harvest, the field is cleared, and sometimes that clearing feels like loss, doesn't it? It's divine reorganization. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, "There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens." Now is the time to understand. It's not a time of waiting, it's a time of revelation. The hidden seed is beginning to break through the earth. What was concealed is starting to show itself. What seemed distant is beginning to draw near. The divine doesn't work on improvisation, it works in silence, and its silence is the greatest proof that something is being built. Breathe once more and say, I rest in God's timing. Again, I rest in God's timing. These words lift the weight of control and place the power back into the hands of the Spirit. You walked through deserts, but it wasn't punishment. It was training. You faced absences, but it wasn't abandonment. It was strengthening. You journeyed through uncertainties, but it wasn't confusion. It was refinement. And now the gold is ready. The promise is mature. The plan is complete. The divine will show you why everything had to be this way. And when it does, you'll cry, not from pain, but from gratitude. Napoleon Hill wrote, "When you are ready for the Master will appear." The Master has appeared, and through these words, he tells you, "Child, I never left you. I was only preparing you to receive what you asked for. You asked for abundance, but you needed to learn to manage. You asked for love, but you needed to learn to love yourself. You asked for open doors, but you needed to learn to recognize opportunities. Now you understand. Now you are ready. Say, I am ready to live the new. Again, I am ready to live the new. These words are a decree. The universe recognizes decrees because a decree is faith speaking. Something will happen in the coming days, and when it does, you'll remember this message. You'll understand that this video wasn't a coincidence, it was a summons. The divine has summoned you to a new chapter. Breathe. Feel the energy shift. The atmosphere of your life is being cleansed. The spiritual field is being reorganized. All resistance begins to yield. All blockages begin to flow. All burdens begin to dissolve. And a phrase echoes within you now. It will happen. Not maybe. Not who knows. It will happen because it has already been decreed in heaven, and what is decreed there does not fail here. Say, what God promised will happen. Again, what God promised will happen. And once more, what God promised will happen. This repetition is faith in motion. Faith builds the bridge. The bridge connects the invisible to the visible. Now, with the eyes of your soul, see a portal of light opening before you. It pulses, it vibrates, it calls to you. It is the portal of a new time. You might feel fear, which is normal, but you also feel peace, and that peace is the sign that it is divine. Walk. To cross is faith, and on the other side, the unexpected awaits you. Now breathe slowly. Feel the air entering, descending to your heart, and leaving as a sigh of surrender. The silence of this moment is sacred. It is here that the revelation solidifies. You have crossed the portal, and on the other side, everything begins to make sense. What was once mist is now clarity. What was once pain is now learning. What was once doubt is now faith. The divine is showing you the map. You weren't lost. You were just walking with your eyes closed. Now the eyes of your soul are opening, and when the eyes open, the path appears. Napoleon Hill wrote, "Thoughts are things, and powerful things at that, when mixed with definiteness of purpose, persistence, and a burning desire." The purpose is clear. The desire has been purified. Now the strength manifests. You are no longer the same person who started this video. There is a new energy within you, a different glow, a silent power. This power is the testimony that something has truly begun. You are in transition, moving from a time of waiting into a time of harvest. What the divine planted in silence will begin to bloom before everyone's eyes. But don't worry about everyone. The harvest is between you and heaven. In Isaiah 60:22 it is written, "The least of you will become 1,000, the smallest a mighty nation. I am the Lord. In its time I will do this swiftly." In its time. And that time is now. That is why this video found you, because the spiritual clock has marked your now. Breathe and feel what is being activated within you. The Holy Spirit is preparing you for a shift, and the first sign will be a change in your inner peace. You will wake up feeling lighter, speak with more confidence, decide with more clarity, because the voice of the divine within you will be clearer. And when the voice is clear, the steps are firm. Say, "I follow the voice of God with confidence." Again, "I follow the voice of God with confidence." And once more, "I follow the voice of God with confidence." This phrase is a shield. It protects you from distractions. It aligns you with purpose, and it clears the way for what is to come. Something unexpected is approaching, but this time you won't be startled. You'll recognize it. You'll know it's the divine answering what you asked for long ago in a prayer you thought went unheard. But it was heard, and it was just waiting for the right moment to show you. Napoleon Hill said, "Before success comes in any man's life, he is sure to meet with much temporary defeat." Those temporary defeats are now in the past. They served their purpose in shaping your character. Spiritual success is coming, and with it, material, emotional, and relational success. The divine doesn't act halfway. When it turns the key, everything changes, and the key has turned. In John 13:7, Jesus said, "What I am doing you do not understand now, but afterward you will understand." The afterward has arrived. Now you understand. Now everything makes sense. Breathe. Feel the energy shifting around you. The environment you are in begins to vibrate differently because your internal vibration has changed. Everything that belongs to you begins to locate you. The right people, the right opportunities, the right paths. Nothing will be forced anymore. What is yours will come by attraction. The divine hid you for a time. Now it reveals you, not because you asked, but because you are ready. And when heaven recognizes readiness, destiny manifests. Repeat, "I am ready for what God has prepared." Again, "I am ready for what God has prepared." Once more, "I am ready for what God has prepared." These words are decree and confirmation. Faith has spoken, and the universe has heard. From now on, everything that seemed distant will begin to draw near. Small things will change. Messages, encounters, inspirations, coincidences, you will know. And when you know, you will smile, because you will remember that the divine warned you. It will happen. The mindset of an heir understands that preparation is part of the miracle. The mind of an heir doesn't rush. It flows. It doesn't force. It allows. It doesn't argue. It trusts. Therefore, breathe again and say, I flow in God's timing. Again, I flow in God's timing. You are being repositioned not just spiritually but energetically. Your vibration now matches what you asked for. And when the vibration matches, reality obeys. Napoleon Hill wrote, "Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve." But there's a detail. True achievement doesn't come from ego, it comes from faith. Faith is the power that transforms desire into reality. And tonight, your desire has been elevated to the category of faith. The request became a decree, the dream became destiny. The divine tells you, "Child, what you dreamed I have already written. Now just live it." Something will happen to confirm this, a sign, an encounter, an answer. And you will understand that this video was the beginning of a new time. In Jeremiah 29:11, the Lord affirms, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." The end you expected isn't the end, it's the beginning, and the beginning is now before you. Take a deep breath. Feel the peace that arrives. It is the harbinger of manifestation. Where there is peace, there is presence. Where there is presence, miracles blossom. Now declare with faith, "I am ready for the miracle that comes." Again, "I am ready for the miracle that comes." Feel your body vibrate, your heart beat differently, the ambient temperature change. It is the divine presence enveloping you. You are loved, you are seen, you are guided, you are chosen. Nothing you lived through was in vain. Every tear was watering, every wait was preparation. Every silence was an answer. Napoleon Hill said, "Great achievements are born from overcoming great challenges." And you have overcome. Now you will reap. The harvest will not be small, because the preparation was great. The divine will honor you in the sight of those who doubted, but without the need for vengeance. The honor will be discreet, peaceful, complete, and peace will be the signature that it is He who is acting. Breathe again. Mentally see an illuminated road ahead. You walk along it with confidence. Each step is light, each breath is faith, and with every passing moment, the miracle approaches. Proverbs 4:18 states, "But the path of the just is like the shining sun that shines ever brighter unto the perfect day." The dawn has begun, and the brightness will not stop. You have entered the time of spiritual aurora, the time of revelation, harvest, and fullness. Now repeat the final affirmations of this message. I am the new time God is manifesting. I am the new time God is manifesting. I'm the new time God is manifesting. I live the fulfilled promise. I live the fulfilled promise. I live the fulfilled promise. I trust in the silence and in the voice of God. I trust in the silence and in the voice of God. I trust in the silence and in the voice of God. It will happen, and it will happen with grace, with lightness, and with divine precision. You won't need to chase what is yours. What is yours is already coming your way. The field is open, the harvest is ripe, the time is now. Sleep with this certainty. Sleep in peace. Sleep knowing that heaven visited you through these words. And before closing your eyes, write in the comments, "It is done. I receive what God has prepared, because this promise has been activated." The clock of the kingdom is counting down, and in the coming days you will see the movement begin. Sleep in presence, sleep in faith, sleep in the rest of one who has already understood. When the divine sends the message, it's because the miracle is already on its way. To continue exploring your journey of transformation and purpose, make sure to check out our next video.